Last time on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, Stephen, the Ivy League grad, became the first person to ever tackle the million-dollar question.
Jeff, I'm gonna go for it.
And became our biggest loser ever. And tonight, this guy thinks he's smarter than a fifth grader.
That's what I'm talking about.
But he's in for a surprise.
We have never had this happen on our show before.
She just came to cheer on her man, but then we give her a chance to go to the head of the class.
You want to come play?
It's a surprise switcheroo when his real-life wife comes to the rescue.
Come on!
Will she make it to $1 million? Find out right now on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
A chance to win $1 million. All they have to do is prove that they are smarter than a fifth grader. It's that easy. All right, let's meet our class. Marky, Kyle, Jacob, Alana, and Spencer. How are you today, class?
Good.
You ready to meet your new classmate?
Yeah!
He is a 43-year-old music equipment salesman who attended Horace Mann Elementary from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Welcome, Michael Warren.
Come on, kids, come on.
Hi, Michael.
Jeff.
How are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And I'm guessing this is you when you attended Horace Mann Elementary?
That's right, that's me, little kid.
Donny Osmond called and he wants his hair back. All right, well, let me introduce you to the rest of our class. These guys are going to be taking the same test that you are taking, and we're going to actually let you cheat off of them during the course of the quiz. I'll tell you a little bit about that later on, but right now, pick one of them. Let's get started.
All right, all right. Let's see. They're all so smart. I want Jacob.
Jacob, come on.
Jacob. Yeah.
Now, it says here on your card that you're a huge Bruce Springsteen fan.
Absolutely, one of the biggest Springsteen fans ever.
Have you ever heard of Bruce Springsteen?
No.
Oh!
What team does he play for?
No, he doesn't play for a team. He's the boss. Come on, it's the boss.
I thought you were the boss.
He thought I was the boss. All right, no homework. Let me tell you how this game works, Michael. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from first grade through the fifth grade. You can select them in any order you like. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. The 10th correct answer is worth $500,000.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get there.
Once you answer all 10 of these questions correctly, we're going to give you another question. It's a grade school question. It will be worth $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million. Now, Michael, if at any point the test gets to be too difficult, you can drop out of school. You can take the money that you've won, you can run. But before you run, you got to promise me you're going to look into that camera and tell the world, I am not smarter than a fifth grader. We got a deal?
We got a deal.
We got a deal. Let's find
Hope it
out,
doesn't
is
happen.
Michael Warren smarter than a fifth grader?
Let's do it. Okay, I am going to take first grade social studies.
First grade social studies. All right, Michael, the $1,000 question is, Irving Berlin wrote what patriotic anthem that contains the words, stand beside her and guide her? Irving Berlin wrote what patriotic anthem that contains the words, stand beside her and guide her? Now, I told you your classmates could help you. Let me tell you how. You have two cheats. You can peek off of their paper once during the game, can copy their paper, and you have one save, which means if you're wrong, but your classmate at the podium's right, they save you, and we keep going on down the road.
Awesome. Let me think.
Now,
here.
you said you played in a band, right?
I did. None of Irving Berlin's material, but
Your band never played any Irving Berlin songs.
no.
Your classmate Jacob has locked in his answer.
Let me think about this. Stand beside her and guide her with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, oceans white with snow. No. My country, 'tis of thee. I'm locking that in.
So your answer is, I'm sorry?
My country, 'tis of
My
thee.
country, 'tis of thee. Who do you have cheering for you here today?
Well, over here we've got my lovely, beautiful wife, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly! Your wife is beautiful. You have outpunted your coverage, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Kelly, what do you think?
Oh, no.
You don't,
I don't think
you don't
he's
like
right.
the answer.
I don't think, oh, no.
These four classmates of yours, let's see what they had to say. Irving Berlin wrote what patriotic anthem that contains the words stand beside her and guide her? You said, my country, 'tis of thee.
Uh-huh.
None of them said that. Oh. God bless America.
Oh, of course. God bless.
How you feeling now, Kelly?
Embarrassed for him.
Embarrassed for him.
This is ugly.
You can't put lipstick on a pig, Michael. The correct answer is God bless America.
Oh.
The only way you stay is if Jacob has God bless America on the very first question of the day. Otherwise, you flunk out of school on the first question.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
The
no.
family name is forever smeared.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, Jacob.
For $1,000 on the first question of the day, may we please see what Jacob said? America the Beautiful.
Oh!
Michael, I feel so bad. So sorry. You remember the deal we had?
I do, Jeff.
There's the camera.
My name is Michael Warren, and I'm not smarter than a fifth grader.
Now, Michael, before you leave, your wife was kind of razzing you a little bit there.
Yeah.
And I have to say this, it's a lot more difficult when you're standing at this podium, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And the lights in your face.
Yes, it is.
Do you think you could have done better?
Well, I would hope so.
Hold on. Wait. Would it be okay if I let Kelly come out of the audience and do this?
Yeah!
Yeah? Yeah, there's you want to come play? Come on! Come on! Come on up here. Hi, Kelly. All right, when we come back, we're going to find out, is Kelly Warren smarter than a fifth grader? And smarter than her husband?
Up next on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? It's a battle of the spouses switcheroo.
It is a crazy day in this school.
We're giving Kelly a shot at saving the family name.
Oh, no.
Find out if Michael's wife has the looks and the brains. Coming up next.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We have never had this happen on our show before. Earlier, Kelly's husband, Michael, flunked out of school on the first question with $0. You said that you thought you could do better than him.
I have a good feeling.
We brought, well, you can't do a whole lot worse. We brought Kelly out of the audience. Michael is now in your seat. But if you flunk out, you have to make the same promise.
Okay,
All right,
gotcha.
you're going to look into
Gotcha.
the camera and say the same thing Michael just had to say.
Well, actually, I hope I don't.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's
go for
find
it.
out. Is Kelly Warren smarter than a 5th grader? Let's play the game. Pick a classmate.
Okay,
Let's get started.
I really think Kyle's my guy.
Kyle, come on up here. How are you, Kyle?
Good.
That was a pretty fast game, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, like.
Yeah. Now, I know nothing about you. I know that Michael grew up in Philadelphia. How about you?
I grew up in Chicago.
Chicago.
Psychologist. What else do you want to know, Jeff?
You're a psychologist. You're a mom. You've got, how old is your daughter?
She's 17 months old.
17 months.
And
That's
I also have a stepson who's 17.
awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, I have explained how the game works if you were paying attention 3 minutes ago. On the board, there's 10 subjects. You can pick them in any order you like, Kelly.
geez.
Pick your 1st
I'm
one
so
and let's get
nervous.
started.
Okay. If I can't, I would think that I should be able to get 1st grade spelling.
1st grade spelling.
I would think.
All right. I know you have not studied for this test. You came here thinking you were going to be cheering from the audience. I feel good about this. I feel good about this. Here we go. Kelly, for $1,000.
Okay.
Here's the question. When reciting the English alphabet in order, what is the 4th consonant you'll say? When reciting the English alphabet in order, what is the 4th consonant you'll say? Kyle has locked in his answer.
Okay. Well, there's A, that's out, and then we have B, C, D, E is out, so then we have F. So I am pretty sure that it's F.
You want to lock that in?
I'm locking it in.
The letter F. Before you go any further, does that letter sound familiar with any report cards, Michael? I'm sorry. Here's the good news. If that is correct, you are already the better half, all right? For $1,000 and the chance to prove that you are smarter than your husband, the correct answer is F. It is the 4th consonant in the alphabet. You don't care, right?
It's gonna be a long night.
Hopefully.
But it's all going in the same checking account, right?
Yes.
Yes. Is it all going in the same
Yes,
checking
it
account?
is,
Okay.
yeah.
Make sure. All right. Kelly, let's don't stop at 1,000.
Oh,
let's
no,
let's
no,
double
no.
it
No
right
way.
now. Let's
All
double
right.
it right now.
All right. Okay.
Where do you want to
I
go
think
with,
I'm
Kelly?
going to go for 2nd grade world geography.
2nd grade world geography. Kelly, for $2,000, here is the question. France borders which ocean? A 4-word question. France borders which ocean? Classmate Kyle has locked in his answer.
Okay.
You
Well-
get this right, you prove you're twice as smart as Michael.
Okay,
What you
well,
thinking? Have you been to France?
I have been to France, actually. I have been there. And I'm oh, God. I was thinking, you know, it borders the Mediterranean. I know that. And if it borders any actual ocean, then it's got to be the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
So I am going to lock in Atlantic Ocean.
Look at the big board, Kelly. Here is the answer to the question. France borders which ocean? The Atlantic Ocean. You got $2,000. Good work, Kyle. All right, your classmates get to help you. 2 questions at a time. Kyle did a great job, but it's time to pick another one.
Okay, I got my Marky.
Marky, come on up here. All right, Kelly, we're going to be playing for $5,000 and more humiliation for your husband when we come back.
Coming up on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
So what do you think, Michael? She's doing well,
Yes,
huh?
she is.
2 blondes are better than 1.
How much farther will Kelly go to prove she's smarter than her spouse?
I'm sweating here, Jeff.
Or will she make a mistake that costs her everything?
I should know this. I should know this.
Don't miss it.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? It is a crazy day in this school. We started the show with your husband,
Right,
Michael. Michael flunked out on the very first question of the day.
Right, I didn't expect that, that's for sure.
You guys are telling me you have a new baby daughter, 17-month-old daughter. I have daughters. I didn't want the family to go home with nothing. So we asked if I could bring Kelly out the audience, and the producer said, sure, why not? And you're already doing well. You're at $2,000. This next question is worth $5,000, Kelly.
Okay,
Pick a
great.
subject.
Well, I think that,
You want to
I
ask
think I'm gonna
Michael?
go.
First grade animal
Okay,
science.
okay. First grade animal science.
First grade animal science for $5,000. The question is, true or false, every adult rhinoceros has exactly 1 horn? True or false, every adult rhinoceros has exactly 1 horn? Classmate Marky has locked in. It's a chance for the entire family to get out of the first grade. What do you know about rhinoceroses?
0.
0.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
I'm picturing it, and I'm thinking that maybe they each have 1 horn, but Jeff, I just don't know.
Good thing is it's true false. You can use one of your cheats,
Right.
or you could walk out of here right now with $2,000.
Oh no, that's not an option.
1 for you, 1 for Mike. Everybody's
That's
happy.
Okay, I'm gonna peek.
Peek. The question is true or false. Every adult rhinoceros has exactly 1 horn. Your classmate Marky said true.
That's what I was gonna go with. Okay, I have faith in her. I have a good feeling. I really do. So I think I'm gonna have to.
Well, hey, before you go any further, I just want to remind you, Michael had a feeling, okay? Well, the way you would be guaranteed of staying here is to go with the opposite answer of her.
And then be safe.
You're guaranteed of staying.
Oh lordy. Okay, so maybe I will go with false, and then I'll be saved, and at least I'll get to that geography question that I knew I should have gone for, but I was listening to my husband. So, what was I thinking?
I think if we've all learned anything today,
I know. That alone should get me kicked off. Okay, I am gonna go with false. There we go.
Because he was the one that said to go with the animal science,
Yes,
right?
he did.
The good news is the answer is false. You are right. And you don't burn your save. You still have your save.
Okay.
2 blondes are better than 1. We got through that with the money, and you still have your save.
Excellent. Oh.
You got 5,000. Let's double that. Let's turn
Okay.
it into 10,000. Pick
Okay.
another subject.
All right, so I'm going to go with what my original thought was U.S. geography.
U.S. geography. 3rd grade, U.S. geography. The $10,000 question is, what state's nickname is the Show Me State? What state's nickname is the Show Me State?
It was the Show Me State. I should know this. I should know this.
Classmate Markey, locked in very
Show
quickly.
Me State. I know this. It's in here somewhere, Jeff. It's in there somewhere. What state's nickname is the Show Me State? Okay.
Right now, you've got to save, a copy,
Okay.
and an ounce of dignity.
Okay. I think with this one, I'm gonna go with the copy. I mean, I have no other choice. So copy. Come on, Marky.
Sounds like you're in a state of confusion right now. Let's see what the rest of the class said. What state's nickname is the Show Me State? Illinois, Missouri, Missouri. Kyle spells like I do. I love that. So we have 3 Missouris, 1 Illinois. Missouri is the correct answer. It is the Show Me State. For $10,000, show me what Markey wrote. Missouri! Nice work, Markey. All right, pick another classmate, Kelly.
Okay, I think I'm going with Alana.
Alana, come up here. Alana, there's 6 subjects up here on the board. Which 2 do you think are your strongest?
Social studies and earth science.
Social
All right.
studies and earth science.
Good
Now,
one.
Kelly, you've used both of your cheats, okay? Pick a subject.
Okay. I'm going with 2nd grade social studies.
2nd grade social studies. And this is a big question because up to this
Right,
point in the game, if
right.
you had flunked out, you would have gone home with nothing.
Right.
You get this one right, the worst thing that can happen is you walk out of here with $25,000, okay?
I'll take it. That's great. Woohoo!
The $25,000 question is coming up when we get back.
Up next on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? If Kelly answers this next question wrong,
Now I don't trust myself.
Michael won't be the only one bringing shame to the family name.
This is stressful, Jeff.
Is it possible to have a double dose of flunkouts in the same family? Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Kelly Warren, has $10,000. Her husband, Michael, has 0. You selected 2nd grade social studies for your $25,000 question. You ready
Feel
to
good
see
about
it?
I feel good about this one.
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
For $25,000, Kelly, here is the question. What man who would later be president was the commander-in-chief of the American Army during the U.S. Revolutionary War? What man who would later be president was the commander-in-chief of the American Army during the U.S. Revolutionary War?
Okay.
Alana, locked in.
Okay, so American Army, U.S. Revolutionary War. Obviously, George Washington is, obviously became the first president, and led the troops as commander-in-chief, I believe. So I am going to go with George Washington. This is stressful, Jeff. Ooh.
Here's the dilemma. You get it wrong, you guys are a match made in heaven. Kelly, I'm sorry, I cannot tell a lie. You have $25,000. This is the freebie question. The worst thing that can happen is you leave with $25,000. The best thing that can happen is you've got $50,000. Pick a subject and let's double your money.
I'm going with third grader science.
Third grader science. Here we go, Kelly. The $50,000 question is, which of the following scales is used to measure earthquake intensity? The Richter scale, the Saffir-Simpson scale, or the Fujita scale? Which of the following scales is used to measure earthquake intensity? The Richter scale, the Saffir-Simpson scale, or the Fujita scale? Alana has locked in.
Okay. Which of the following scales is used to measure earthquake intensity? Well, Jeff, since I've never heard of the Fujita scale.
Really?
I've never heard of it. And I've never heard of the answer B, too.
Saffir-Simpson scale?
Saffir-Simpson scale. Never heard of that either. I think I'm going to have to go with the Richter scale, because that's, well, it's just basically the only one I know. So, and hopefully if I'm wrong, I will have my savior here to help me. So I'm going to go with the Richter scale.
Very good.
Saffir-Simpson scale is real. It measures hurricanes.
I believe you.
The Fujita scale measures how much you eat at a Mexican restaurant. No, not really. It measures tornado intensity. The Richter scale measures earthquake intensity. You got $50,000.
Way to go!
Alana had the right answer. Alana, unfortunately, you got to return to the class. Now look at this. You came to sit in the audience today,
I know.
and you've got $50,000. All right, pick another classmate, Kelly.
You're my guy.
Jacob. All right, Jacob. She's doing pretty good for somebody that didn't plan on taking a test. This is literally a pop quiz, isn't it?
Oh.
We're playing for $100,000. Pick a subject.
All righty. Fourth grade math.
Fourth
There you
grade
go.
math. Your fourth grade math question worth $100,000, Kelly, is how many numbers between 10 and 20 are perfect squares? How many numbers between 10 and 20 are perfect squares? Jacob has answered. He is locked in.
But I'm just sitting here trying to think of, you know, what a perfect square might be, what the possibilities are. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna take a guess because of course he can save me, hopefully. I'm thinking maybe that 16 might be a perfect square, just because I'm thinking the whole 4 by 4 is 16. That's the only thing I could think of. That's the only, whew. I think 16 might be. So I'm gonna go with 1, just the 16, or just 1. That's my answer. Okay.
Before I tell you what the right answer is, how do you feel about that answer?
Not good.
Not good. Well, that should give you a little sigh of relief. Why do you not feel good about it, Michael?
Why don't I feel good?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure 12 and 16 should be squares.
That's a good sign.
Kelly?
Yay!
Kelly. He's not as dumb as he looks. He's dumber. You're right. You got $100,000. We are playing for $175,000 when we come back.
Up next, Kelly proves she rules the roost.
We already know who has won the Battle of the Sexes. I want to see you win $1 million.
And will Michael say anything smart?
Has he been right about anything today?
Or are you smarter than a 5th grader when we return?
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Kelly Warren, started this show sitting in the audience. Her husband, Michael, flunked out of school on the first question. We checked with the producers. We had them swap spots. Kelly has now won $100,000. What do you want to do with the money? If you win big, what would you want to do with it?
Well, there's something that I've always wanted to do that I'm kind of embarrassed to say on national TV, but there's something I've always wanted to do.
Now you have to say it, yeah.
I've always thought I might want to go to space camp and see what it might
Really?
be like to
How cool.
be in zero gravity. I
Well,
thought that'd be really cool.
Let's get a little more money.
All right.
Let's go to space camp. You have 3 subjects left before the $1 million question. Pick a subject.
I'm going with 4th grade astronomy.
4th grade
4th
astronomy.
grade astronomy.
Kelly, you can hear the question for free. Here it is for $175,000. Approximately how long does it take for the moon to make 1 full orbit around the Earth? Approximately how long does it take for the moon to make 1 full orbit around the Earth? Jacob has locked in. You still have your save left.
Right, right.
Or you could walk out of here with $100,000.
Right. Oh. Whew.
Any first impulse as to what it might be?
Well, whew. It's like another one of those questions where, you know, it should just be obvious to me. I mean, I should be 100%, I would think.
How long does it take for the moon to make 1 full orbit around the Earth?
Looks like you should have gone to space camp before you came to the show. Then maybe you would know the answer.
Here's your choices. 1 day, 1 month, or 1 year.
Okay.
How long does it take Kelly to make up her mind? I bet in a shoe store, she's just murder, isn't she?
Okay.
1 day, 1 month, or 1 year?
I'm thinking it's 1 month.
It's multiple choice. You do have a save.
I'm thinking
He
it's
answered
1 month.
quickly, or you can walk out of here.
I'm not 100%. I think it's 1 month. You know, I have 75 to potentially lose, but hey, you only get 1 chance, right? So I think I'm gonna have to go with the 1 month, right?
Don't ask me.
not. Okay, 1 month.
What do you think, Michael?
I stopped thinking.
When did you start?
Oh, Jeff.
You said 1 month with the thought that if you were wrong, your classmate could save you.
Yes.
Let's see what he said. He said 1 month, which
All
means he
right.
cannot save you.
Okay.
It's all or nothing.
But that makes me feel good that he thought the same answer.
It does?
It does.
You're optimistic. And with good reason. You got $175,000.
I thought I was stressed out before. Wow, okay, okay.
You are a role model for women everywhere. You know that, don't you? She has 2 subjects left on the way to $1 million.
Nice!
Jacob has got to return to the classroom.
All right.
Spencer. Smart kid, Spencer. What do you think about Kelly? Pretty smart, huh?
Well, she's smart, but then again, her husband.
It's okay. It's okay. I have a smart wife too, Michael. It's a blessing, right? It is a blessing. Spencer, there's 2 subjects left. Which one out of the 2 would you say is your best?
Well, I am good at math, but that's not up there anymore. But you have to use math and measurement sometimes. So, well, then again, I am really good at literature. So I don't really.
The 2 of y'all, we could be on the air for a week answering a question. Here's where we stand. You have $175,000. You can see this question for free.
Okay. Well,
This question is worth $300,000, Kelly.
okay. Well,
Pick your poison.
neither one is exactly my forte, but I'm gonna go with 5th grade measurements.
5th grade measurements. The $300,000 question is coming up when we come back.
Coming up, Kelly showed Michael who wears the pants in the family.
You are a role model for women everywhere.
But can she go where no man has gone before? Find out if Kelly actually answers the $1 million question.
That is a lot of money.
When Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader continues.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Kelly Warren, has $175,000. She still has her saved. We are playing for $300,000. You selected 5th grade measurements. Michael, how you feeling?
Good.
Good. That's smart. Keep it to 1-word answers. During the break, she told me you are a great husband and a great dad.
Wow, thank you. Awesome. She's a great mother and a great wife.
And we're having fun here today, some of it at your expense.
Yeah.
But you are a rich man in many ways. Not only this, but having a wonderful family like this. You're a rich man. Don't answer this too quickly.
Okay.
Okay, you can still drop out after seeing the question. For $300,000, Kelly, the 5th grade measurement question is, how many pecks equal 1 bushel?
Oh, there's like a rhyme or something about this.
Spencer, locked in. How many pecks equal 1 bushel? I don't think they're talking about pecks.
Yeah, I mean, we do need.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I absolutely have no idea, and I'm
That's
a little,
honest.
I'm a little nervous because he had said that it's wasn't necessarily his strong suit.
Okay, you can walk
Wow.
out of here with $175,000.
Right.
You have
That's a
used
lot of
both
money.
of your cheats. That is a lot,
a lot of money. That's
Especially
tempting.
just a little while ago, your family had nothing on the show, okay?
Absolutely.
You could guess. If you're wrong,
Whew.
and Spencer's right, he could save you. If he's wrong, you're gonna drop from $175,000 to $25,000.
Right.
That's
a
giving
big
back
drop.
$150,000.
Do you know what a peck is?
No.
Do you know what a bushel is?
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna bother asking Michael. You can walk out of here with $175,000. You've been very logical throughout the whole game.
Right.
Played it very smart. You have been protecting that save.
And it is such a shame to leave, with a save.
Well, but it's not a shame to leave with $175,000.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
It's not $1 million, but it's a lot of money.
I know. I think I'm just gonna have to take the money and run like Forrest.
You want to lock that in?
4 pecks equal 1 bushel. Now, Spencer could have saved you. He had the right answer.
Oh, here comes Michael. $175,000.
Awesome.
Congratulations. I am so thrilled for both of you. You've been such a great sport.
Thank you.
This is the first time we've ever had 2 people from the same family have to say this in the same show, but I think you're happy about saying it.
Yeah.
What a great day. Kelly, look into that camera and tell the world.
Well, I may have gone to college for 15 years and I may be a doctor, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader. But I am smarter than my husband.
And you got $175,000. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Next time on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? We scoured the country for the most brilliant minds in America.
Thank you.
And brought them to our classroom. A teacher, a corporate CFO, and a rocket scientist.
That's right.
One of these amazing minds has got to win the $1 million. There's no way they will flunk out. Or could they? Don't miss next week's episode of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?